Hey guys, before the video starts, be sure to follow me on Twitter. Click that link down below and go follow me on Twitter at Mr_Bird333. I would love to talk about NBA and basketball in general with you guys, but without further ado, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hey guys, and welcome back to another NBA 2K18 rebuild. Today, we're going to be doing probably the hardest team yet, the Brooklyn Nets. They don't have a 2018 first round pick. They have barely any cap space. And D'Angelo Russell is the only decent player they have. But we will be attempting to rebuild the Brooklyn Nets. Thank you guys for the comments below saying which teams you want me to rebuild. Be sure to comment down below which team you want me to rebuild next, as I don't have any plan. But I would really appreciate your guys' suggestions in the comment section below. But the Brooklyn Nets are a difficult team to use in NBA 2K18. As I said, the state of the roster as soon as you get into it is maybe one of the ugliest things I've ever seen. We have D'Angelo Russell in 84 overall. Hollis Jefferson is good, but then after that, it just gets worse and worse. Carroll, 31 years old, $15 million salary. Jeremy Lin, 1 year, $12 million. Timothy Mozgov, 3 years, $15 million. Crabbe, 2 years, $19 million apiece. We do have Jahlil Okafor, but besides that, this is probably by far the worst team I've had to rebuild. So I do have a plan for this, and unfortunately, it's going to have to involve tanking Season 1, which will only give the Cavs a better chance at getting the #1 pick. Because if we look in the trade proposal, if we head over to the picks of the Cleveland Cavaliers, they own our 2018 first-round pick. And I guarantee you, if I try and find a trade for this pick, it is going to be nearly impossible to get it without giving up a ton of assets. Yeah, that's what I figured. D'Angelo Russell is the only guy we can give up. And we have to take Kyle Korver. So that's not going to work. We don't have any other first round picks. We do have the lottery protected Raptors pick. And then we do have our first round picks in the next couple of years. But besides that, we're going to probably have to rebuild through free agency with this team. But first things first, I need to relieve some salary cap. We have too many players with too high salaries. So I'm going to find some trades and I'll bring you guys back. As usual, dumping salary on the Bulls. Blake needing a second round pick for Crabbe. I'll take that every time. Next, we have to get rid of Mozgov. His salary is just too much for us to take. We'll have to get rid of Mozgov, and I want to get rid of DeMar Carroll. So again, I'm going to find a suitable trade and bring you guys back. Well, clearly, I think we found the trade that we're looking for. DeMar Carroll and Mozgov and Joe Harris in exchange for Wesley Johnson and DeAndre Jordan. If DeAndre decides to stay with us, that's fantastic. If he decides to leave, we relieve over $20 million in cap space from him. Also, we get Wesley Johnson, a decent bench player, so this is easily the trade I'm going to choose. And that will bump us up to $29 million in cap space for this free agency. And now if we look at the roster, we finally have somebody to pair with D'Angelo Russell. And looking at it, I do need to see if Jeremy Lin has a player option on his team. He does have a player option. So that may be a possible caveat as well. I may have to trade Jeremy Lin. But a couple things I need to do. I need to send 2 people down to the G League. I'm going to send D'Angelo Russell because I need him to really improve. And I'm also probably going to send down I think I'm going to send down Jahlil Okafor and then move him to the power forward position. Can I send anybody else down? Yeah, that's what I figure. We can only send down 2 people. I also need to go through the entire staff, rehire everybody, and I'll bring you guys back at the end of season #1. The impossible has happened. We sent down D'Angelo Russell. Here are all the defensive teams, by the way. We sent down D'Angelo Russell We're the 3rd seed in the playoffs. We're ahead of Milwaukee and Toronto. And I don't know what to think. We're ahead of Philadelphia. We're ahead of Washington. We're ahead of the... We're 4 games behind Boston. I do not understand what's going on. Let me look at our player stats. Jeremy Lin with 15 and 4. Dinwiddie with 13. LeVert with 12. Jefferson, DeAndre with a near double-double. I honestly do not know what to say at this point. I checked my difficulty. It's at 50 simulation difficulty, which is the regular. What's it at? I'm honestly in shock over what I'm seeing. The Brooklyn Nets, no D'Angelo, made the playoffs. Now, that I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised we lose in the playoffs. But that means that Cleveland's not going to get a great pick, which I am somewhat happy about. Let's go into the first offseason. I cannot believe that we were actually able to make the playoffs as a 3rd seed. No luxury tax, okay. Looking at the draft lottery. Look at that. Cleveland getting the 22nd pick via our pick. That is a great trade for us. Knicks get the #1 pick in the draft. We're going to get the 21st pick in the draft. I'm going to go ahead and go through our draft, and I'll bring you guys back at the start of free agency. So we're going to end up trading away this pick, actually, and we're going to be able to get another 1st-round pick for next year. The Grizzlies' top 5 protected pick, which I am definitely going to take. Seems that Boston is going to take... Who are they going to take with our 21st pick? They take Jaren Jackson out of Michigan State. Let's go ahead and simulate to the end of this draft. And let's see what's going on in free agency. Free agency is hopefully where we're going to make the big splash this offseason. Bagley and Doncic. Everything normal there. No rookies. I'm going to decline and I'm going to rescind the rights to him. So no rookies. But DeAndre declines. We're going to accept Spencer Dinwiddie's up to a 79. Need to trade Jeremy Lin. Need to trade Jeremy Lin. That is definitely somebody we are going to move. We're also going to move Wesley Johnson. So KD, Paul George, DeAndre, Carmelo, and Escanter. Decent free agent class. Let me just find a trade right now. I guess we can't during free agency, but let's go to our qualifying offers. Nick Stauskas will offer it to him. And here we go in the moratorium. Do we have our full roster back? Yes, trade finder for Jeremy Lin and Wesley Johnson. Let's see here. Who can we dump them on? The 76ers for a little while. That could be pretty decent. Are you kidding me? John Collins? Oh, I'm definitely taking this trade. I'm getting John Collins. He's a very good young power forward that we can really mold with the rest of this team. Now, looking at our moratorium, we have $17 million, which means we're not going to be able to sign a marquee free agent. We may be able to sign a younger player that doesn't really have that much left. Will Barton, he could be pretty decent. Let me look at our roster. We got D'Angelo up to an 89 overall. John Collins, a power forward. We need to sign a center. And Rondae Hollis-Jefferson's looking pretty good too. So we need shooting guard and a center. That's who we're going to go after here. So looking at the shooting guards, we do have Will Barton, JJ Redick, Rodney Hood. Pretty decent class right there. And center, we have Boogie. We have Yusuf Nurkic, Greg Monroe. So let's see here. Let's go after Will Barton. Let's go after Will Barton and see if we can get him to a 3-year... Wait. How do I have 58 million? Do I actually have 58 million in cap space? Yes, I do. Holy crap. Okay. We're going after every free agent we can. We're going after literally everybody. Let's go after Paul George. Okay, it seems we've used all of our offers. We're going to sign Will Barton. KD and DeMarcus both go elsewhere. We're going to hold on to Jaleel. And we're going to reject Reject all of these guys, and we're going to get even more cap room now that we can get these guys. So let's see here. Let's sign Will Barton. DeMarcus goes back and KD goes back. But who else can we possibly sign? We still need the exact same player, shooting guard and a center. Who is left? Clint Capella? Okay, let's see if we can sign Clint Capella to a max contract. Let's also see if we can sign Rodney Hood to a large contract as well. Give him around $20 million. And let's see who else. Let's see if we can sign back. So Jaleel don't want to come back. That's unfortunate. And let's see if we can sign Seth Curry. Let's see if we can sign Seth Curry to a contract. We get Rodney. Clint Capella and Seth both take different offers. But we're able to get Rodney Hood, Will Barton, and I want to hold on to Jahlil Okafor. And that honestly should be good for this season of free agency. I'm going to go ahead, finish it out, and I'll bring you guys back at the beginning of next season. So here will be the lineup for season number 2, a whole new roster. D'Angelo, an 89 overall, starting at point guard. Rodney Hood, starting shooting guard. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson at small forward. John Collins at power forward. We were able to sign Nerlens Noel in the offseason. Will Barton, Spencer Dinwiddie, Karis LeVert, and Check Diallo. Also Norman Powell and Jarrett Allen getting some minutes. I like this team. We're very deep. We do have one major star, but hopefully he'll be enough to carry us through this season. Let me make sure that my game plan is right. D'Angelo, Rodney Hood, and then John Collins. That should be pretty good. So, without further ado, I'll see you guys back at the end of season number 2. Yet again, we have a nice season, 47 and 35. Steph Curry MVP, Doncic, Jeremy Lin, Whiteside, Muhammad, and Steve Kerr. Here are the all teams. Don't think we're going to see any Brooklyn Nets on there. Yep, not seeing much as I expected, but with the 4th seed in the playoffs going up against the New York Knickerbockers. Knickerbockers? No, the Knickerbockers. They got Bagley, apparently. They did have the number 1 pick. Kristaps starting at center. They have Enes Kanter, Frank, and Willie, and Tony Allen coming off the bench. This is a pretty good team. I'm surprised that Frank or Willie is not starting. But hopefully we'll be able to at least put up a fight against them in this first round. Nope. As I expected, we get bounced in the first round. And it looks that Golden State, again, gonna end up winning the title. So let's go through off season number 2. Not that many rule changes. Draft lottery. Here's what I want to see. We have 2 possible picks. So it's the top 5 else Brooklyn. And they have to looking at the 9th pick in the draft. Yes, we do end up getting the 9th pick in the draft. We also have the 23rd pick in the draft, so we may be able to move up with those 2. Let me actually see if we're going to be able to trade up using those 2 picks, the 9th pick and the 23rd pick in this year's draft. So let's see if we can try to move up to number 4. Would this work? And so they want to trade Will Barton for JJ Redick. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I would give it straight to you. Would you be willing to take another 2nd round pick? No, you wouldn't. Okay. What about the 5th pick? Or if anything, I need to trade. I need to trade for one of the top 5 picks. One of the top 2 picks. Here we go. Pacers. Nothing. Okay. Let's go into the draft and let's see who's going to be available, or if we're going to get any trades at our 9th pick. Because this draft, being how it is really not the best. They've got a couple good prospects at the front, but after that, it really dips off. So, more picks. Of course, everybody's going to offer us more picks. Serge Ibaka, Derek Favors, Jordan Clarkson. The 18th pick. I'm not seeing much at all. Yep, I'm not seeing much. So we're going to see who's still left on the draft board. Oh, it's this guy. I don't remember who this guy is. Sekou Doumbouya. You know what? He's the biggest overall. So we're going to take him with the 9th pick in the draft. Sekou Anamboya. And let's simulate to our 23rd pick and see who we're going to be able to get with that. Hopefully we'll be able to get a draft steal with this 23rd pick. See what trade offers we get. I'm expecting nothing but second round picks and bad first round picks. Yep, that's pretty much all we're getting. Just what I thought. Okay. Who's still left on the draft board? 14th overall pick. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go ahead and take Pat Vaughn. And we'll go into free agency, hopefully being able to pick up a marquee free agent. In free agency, D'Angelo left, but I'm going to try and sign him back. Why not? Let's try and get Booker a max contract as well, just in case we don't get D'Angelo back. We'll offer him a 4-year, $25 million. And if he doesn't work, why the heck not? Let's go. Okay, LeBron's not taking that. We'll go. Can't go after Jimmy either. We'll go after Can't go after Kemba. Man, we're running out of options here. Who's at a lower salary? Let's offer what we can to Karl Towns. There we go. Okay, so there are 3 offers. Are you kidding me? Did we actually get them? If we actually got these guys, if we were actually able to sign all 3 of them, are you kidding me? We're able to sign Karl Towns? Wait, who's holding up all our cap right now? Rodney Hood and Will Barton. Okay, can I trade these guys? Will Barton. Only get lower than 17 mil. Ooh. Take that from the Hawks. And trade Rodney Hood for salary dump. Less than 20 million. 7 million. Okay. Are we actually going to be able to do this? Booker and Karl Towns. Okay, I figured as much. They matched us, but LeBron's still out there. So I'll give him a max contract just for the heck of it, just to see if he'd be even willing to sign with the Brooklyn Nets. Let's give him the max offer that we possibly can. Let's also give him a no trade clause. I guarantee you that's not going to be his number one. We're second. Let's also offer one to Paul Millsap just because it's the last season and we can see if we can sign him for as much as we can. He's probably going to cop out at just above 32 million and probably get him a max contract. 33. We're going to be able to give him 35 million. Let's cap out at 35 million. 35 million. No trade clause. Okay. Okay, wait, how do we have LeBron accepts another offer. He goes back to Cleveland. How do we not have the money for Paul Millsap? We have 28 million left. Okay, then. Well, that was a horrible free agency. I'll bring you guys back for the start of season number 3. You know I got to pull out all the stops for this final season. We're trading 4 first-round picks, Check Diallo and Karis LeVert, for CJ McCollum. I had to do it. It's the last season of the rebuild. I had to do it. So, last season, go through all the progressions, and hopefully we'll be able to make a playoff run in our final season. So, in our final season, we end on a 10-game winning streak. 52-30, KD, Barrett, Covington, Whiteside, Karl Towns, Steve Kerr. Nobody. We are the number 1 seed in the playoffs. That is incredible to me. D'Angelo, CJ, John Collins, and Nerlens Noel. Looking at the Pacers, Victor Oladipo up to an 89 overall. They have Steven Adams. When did that happen? Let me look at the transaction report and look at the trades. Dwight Howard, Cody Zeller, Avery Bradley for Brook Lopez, Vucevic for Okafor. Where did Chris Middleton for Rudy Gobert? There was our trade. ANGELO Ball got traded. Where? Did he just sign there? Signing Otto Porter. Gordon Hayward signed back to Boston. Where is the signing? Monte Morris. They're all re-signings. I don't see anywhere where he signed. Jeffrey Laverne. Huh. Apparently he must have signed a while ago. I don't know, but either way they have Steven Adams. So let's go game by game. Hopefully we'll be able to make it to the second round for the first time in the series. Oh, I thought we had the sweep. But oh no, we're going up against Milwaukee. Bledsoe, Giannis, Jabari Parker, Rudy Gobert, Malcolm Brogdon, Thon Maker, John Henson. This may not end well. We win game 1, we lose game 2. Win game 3, lose game 4. Lose game 5. It was a good Bucks team. Very good Bucks team we lost to. But I think that is definitely a successful rebuild. Back to the mid-pack of the playoffs in 2 years. Pretty good rebuild. Thank you guys for watching this Brooklyn Nets rebuild. Be sure to comment down below the team you want me to rebuild next. Thank you guys for the support. Be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next rebuild.